Alright, we're back for some Talos Principle 2. And I think we're going on to the third section of the subway system, or whatever this is. Which brings us to the Eastern Wetlands. Or East 3.
After 1K found those labs, I started thinking, where did all the tech come from? So I had a look at the serial numbers, and it turns out the answer is New Alexandria.
Oh. Wow, I guess that makes sense. After the explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever went back for all that stuff.
We had enough to deal with. So many dead.
So that's one question answered. But how did they go from scavenged Alexandria tech to all this?
How did we go from nothing to where we are now? Through the application of reason and the right tools.
I love the kind of like intrigue, mystery. What is this area gonna look like? A giant spiky ball. Huh. That is something. Okay, well I think we're gonna stop right under the big spiky ball.
Look at the size of that structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah. I know it looks like some type of concrete, but the molecular structure is completely different. Whatever it is, it's a lot stronger and less brittle.
Are the labs made out of the same material?
No, that's just ordinary concrete. Although, it does have some molecular weirdness going on too. Too little variation in the grain.
So the puzzles and the buildings are different. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and something else is in this direction. I feel like I probably just went the wrong way. It was probably like right. Oh, look at this little inversion. Oh, what the hell? Take inverter, so if I do this and this, it just turns that to right now I need redo. I need the blue to go there. And then I need red over there. Okay. An easy introduction to inversion. That's how I like it. And also the big spiky ball of death is on this plateau. And then guess what I can also do? Just hook up the big ball of doom to that. Boom. There you go. 2 out of 8 for this area. Starting off strong.
I think about New Alexandria all the time. But realizing this place was built on its bones just brings it all back even more. We were so optimistic when we started. So full of ourselves. We thought we could accomplish anything. And then, in one single moment, it was all gone. I remember a flash, and then just lying there, realizing that my legs had melted. I tried to pull myself away from the fire, but the servos in my arms were broken. If Eustathius hadn't found me, sorry. Just some old scars.
I think the easiest play here is going to be to invert the red that's already in here to make green. Alright, third one done. Once again, this spiky ball of boom booms comes out the ground. Now that's autonomous. Then that should work. There we go. Fourth puzzle.
Well
god, the game is lagging. So there's so much stuff. 5 is I can feel the choppiness. So much lighting. Let's drop down to 50 FPS actually. But it's worth the beauty. It's just worth it. Okay, that kind of worked. Now can I just... I think I just did it. Yes, okay. There's number 5. I think now there's 6, 7, 8.
I sent the drone to have a look at one of the other puzzle clusters. It seems they remain inert until they're connected. I uploaded the pictures to the log.
Should we check them out with the VTOL?
Let's conserve fuel as much as we can. There's no point in going there if it's all dead.
What is that? North Survey. It's probably the next area. This is probably a puzzle. Yeah, it's a puzzle, and it's number 6 too. Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to do. Maybe. I'm supposed to do that. If I now figure that out, wait. Wait, no, that might work. Because then I can... If I take this out, we're good. And then if I plug this in, we're still screwed. Because I still have 0 things over here. Maybe we're not super screwed. Maybe we're only a little screwed. What if I do this? Nope, that doesn't hit all 3. Now that powers itself. This should let me go through. Okay. This puzzle took a bit longer than I would have liked, but we got there eventually. There's 6 out of 8. Hello, Fox. 7 and 8 are this way. Gotta power this. Is this closed? No. That looked way more hard than it actually is.
I admire your persistence, 1K.
Okay. Last one, number 8. And there's someone here.
There's so much to discover on this island that sometimes it overwhelms me. Every lake, every forest contains an incredible, interconnected, permanently changing network of organisms. And every one of those organisms is almost infinitely complex and contains other organisms within itself. It seems impossible to ever really grasp, but then, step by step, I do understand. It takes time and effort, but it's not impossible. And there's a lot of joy to be found in simply taking the time to truly study something. I spent 5 years studying a single flower, and it never got boring.
That was too hard for its own good. if I'm being honest. I hate the fact that I can see just a giant crystal line zooming across the entire map. Yeah, right here. The only piece that works. Why does this have to be so overly complicated? For no reason. Okay. That's probably accurate. That's also probably accurate. Need all the blocks, so this is definitely not accurate. That is the correct way to do it. Alright, into this giant death spike's butthole we go. I mean, this is just genius stuff, right? Another angel.
When the craftsman Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax. He warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low, but his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun. Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death. What was the sun's error? Yet many great feats came of rebellion and disobedience. You yourself are born of that lineage. After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land. King Minos came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled, but for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos, burned in his bath, as you seek your own answer.
Well, guess that's mission tower number 3 complete. And there's the red laser.
The
Mission
megastructure,
return to
it's
the
opening.
detail.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL.
You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
More of death? I think it looks charming. To quote 1K, come on now, live a little.
If this place is dangerous, it could pose a threat to New Jerusalem. We have to investigate.
Oh, alright.
Alright, back
I'm
to the
not winning this,
megastructure.
am I?
Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
Well, that's gonna be interesting for next time. I can definitely say that. But I think, for now, that's gonna call it for the
By the way,
4th
I finished my
episode
analysis of the particle
of
clouds.
the Talos
At first I
Principle
thought they
2.
might be some kind of
I
nanotechnology,
think.
but I was wrong.
Slaps complaining.
It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely
Actually,
unknown
let's go check out the
type
pyramid.
and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
That pyramid is insane, I'm gonna be honest.